because Israel hates the Shiites more, and the Alawites were friends with the Shiites. And so they don't mind the bin Ladenites, even though the bin Ladenites targeted us over Israel's crimes. They've never given Israel the problem directly. And in fact, one of the Israeli intelligence or military officials admitted to the press when he was asked, why do you guys give aid and comfort to al-Qaeda in the war? You give them medical treatment and all these things. And he said, well, it's the humanitarian thing to do. And they said, well, do you give that same kind of support to Hezbollah when they're injured on the battlefield? And he goes, well, of course not. They're our enemies. And the reporter says, yeah, but al-Qaeda attacked the United States. He says, yeah, well, what's that got to do with us? So they're worried about their national interests, and our country's somehow worried about their national interests instead of ours. So why in the world would any American prefer a bin Ladenite to Assad, a Ba'athist? Only because they hate the Shiites more. Only because they put Israel's interests before those of the United States. That's the one and only answer to that. After the Iranian Revolution, the Israelis stayed friends with Iran. And you might remember during Iran-Contra when the Reaganites skipped...
With the Ayatollah in charge?
With the Ayatollah in charge. The mean old Ayatollah with the dark circles around his eyes. That one.
Yeah. He was on every dartboard in my neighborhood.
Yeah, I bet.
In 1980, yeah.
I bet. So, but the Israelis stayed friends with him. So you might remember during Iran-Contra when the Reaganites sold missiles to Iran, when they switched sides in the war temporarily in the Iran-Iraq war, they used the Israelis as cutouts to do it. You give them your tow missiles and we'll give you more to repay you, basically. And they had this relationship that they maintained through the early 1990s.